be successful for them, son. Like, that joint to be fire. And you gotta understand, if they do decide to do that, there's gonna be better versions, higher quality, you know, like versions of that particular search engine later on down the road that will open up the whole Microsoft console. You see what I'm saying? It's things like that that's just groundbreaking that they're adding to their platform. So, yo, expect to see Bing search engine or something like some sort of integration with Bing in the actual Xbox 360 console. It sounds like a good thing. It sounds like it's going to happen, from what I know at the moment. But you know, you can never make guarantees because a lot of times people change their mind, and a lot of times they come up with something better, you know, before they release things. Okay, but at the moment, it seems very promising that we'll see Bing on your Xbox 360 later this fall, or yeah, later this fall, I would say. Okay, so stay tuned to that. That should be very interesting. Alright, now we're gonna move on. Miss Walker, you know they dropped the bomb with the Lost Odyssey, right? You know what I'm saying? And this from the same makers that created Final Fantasy. Now, Lost Odyssey, honestly, to be honest with you, I didn't play through that game, but from tons of people that I know that did play it, enjoyed it. Now, it did have its glitches and it had its problems, but overall, from what I know, the story is what really made this game great. And to my knowledge, I believe it sold 800,000 copies, almost 1 million. That right there lets you know that another Lost Odyssey is coming, because they're not gonna get rid of that franchise. Oh, guess what? Tokyo Game Show is coming up soon, and we actually may hear about the first details on Lost Odyssey 2 from Miss Walker. Now, I know there's a lot of rumors about their next game and what it's going to be, and maybe something brand new or whatever, but to my understanding, Miss Walker is actually, you know, working on Lost Odyssey 2, and they are working on getting a lot of things worked out with the Xbox 360 as a whole, as a platform, to make it even more RPG friendly when it comes to development. You see what I'm saying? Because you understand, with RPGs, all the videos and all the graphics and everything that they want to do, RPGs are masterpiece titles and everything, and you know, having everything spread out across DVDs and those little limitations is all being worked on, all being streamlined. So expect a much better version of Lost Odyssey 2, and it's damn near already a done deal, dog. It's damn near already a done deal that we'll hear about Lost Odyssey 2. You know what I'm saying? This coming September at Tokyo Game Show. I believe September 22nd to the 24th is the Tokyo Game Show. So stay tuned for that. Lost Odyssey 2, that's going to get people going crazy, and obviously going to sell more the second time around than the first time around. And if anybody needs a boost going into the Japan market, it's going to be the Xbox 360. You gotta understand, Microsoft don't have a handheld. Alright, Nintendo got the console and the handheld. Sony got a console and a handheld. So at the end of the day, they're doing great out there in Japan. You know what I'm saying? Microsoft only got their console, and their console is doing the worst out of the bunch. You feel me? So if anybody needs a hard hitter, it's going to be Microsoft. And combine Lost Odyssey 2 with Final Fantasy 13, amongst other RPGs that they got that's still coming, they looking to change the tide over there. You know what I'm saying? And they definitely can do it. Alright, so stay tuned for that, and look out for that Lost Odyssey 2 news, because they may be posting that in the next coming months. So stay tuned to that. It should be fire. Alright, so one love on that. Now we're gonna move on, and this right now, I'm gonna shut up mad people, dog. And check this out. Alan Wake, right? They was talking about the PC possibly being dropped, or you know, just scrapped because of, you know, certain issues or whatever. But check this out. This is very interesting. When I did an article about Brink, right, and how the developers was talking about Brink is going to look the same on 360 just like it did on the PC when it was running on PC at E3, and how amazing it looked and everything, everybody was like, well, it was running on PC, it ain't going to look like that on 360. And that's everybody, especially fanboys, that's always their bullshit excuse. You see what I'm saying? That's always their excuse. But check this out, right? Alan Wake, all those PC demos and tech demos that you saw, whatever, now look at the joint. The joint running on 360 looks amazing, and looks better than the tech demos that they show running on PC. So obviously 360 can't handle it. That's one, you know what I'm saying? And then two, it may not even come out for PC at all, and they only stay on Xbox 360. Now what you gotta say? You feel me? Now what you gotta say? It's crazy. Do not underestimate. You understand, when developers make games and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? They want to give the best experience possible, but at the same time they want an identical experience. Now to me, I don't agree with the identical experience, because if you could do more on the PS3, if you could do more on the PC or whatever, do it. But on day one, they like to make sure that everybody can enjoy the game identical, the same way or whatever, to make sure it runs. Also, when you're doing multi-platform development, sometimes it's best to make everything identical, because it may take longer and may be harder to utilize each and every specific, advantage or disadvantage that, these consoles provide one another. So if you can find one happy medium to make everything run good, run right across all platforms, yeah, you may sacrifice what this other one could do, but at least the game is great, and it's great no matter which one you get. You see what I'm saying? And that's the same case with PC and 360, and we've seen it already be proven. Now don't get me wrong, PC, every 18 months they upgrade it. You got cards, you could have 4 times the anti-aliasing with 1080p graphics. This PC can do better graphics, than consoles. But the thing is, this generation, it's comparable. Because there's games like Killzone 2 and Uncharted 2 that I can look at those and then look at PC titles and appreciate my console more than ever before. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the point I'm trying to make, alright? But yeah, Alan Wake only on 360 is definitely a possibility. And if that do comes true and the PC lose that title and everything, what you gotta say then? Leave your comments and all that stuff. What you gotta say then? Or it got dubbed down? No, I'm no excuse. Alright, it runs good on 360. It would have ran good on PS3 if it was on that system. Alright, so other than that, one love and God bless. That was the Xbox 360 news. We about to move into PlayStation 3 news. It's gonna be crazy and gully. Alright, gangster. I'll catch you in a minute. Peace. PS3. Haha, PS3 news, dog. We about to get it in. Now check this out, man. On the real, once again, I'm talking about home. Once again, because the joint is good, and I'm gonna keep talking about it because you guys need to really take time out to experience it and stop complaining and stop listening to what a whole bunch of people in the media say. The home is really good for what it's doing, for what it is. Now, yes, it could be better. And hold up, oh shoot, dog, I think it just got better. Wanna know why? Because how cool is this, dog? What if you could put your own face in home? Well, there's a way where you can use the PlayStation Eye camera, map your face to your avatar, and walk around, and instead of trying to make yourself look like yourself, you can actually be yourself and walk around at home. How gangster is that? Talk about social networking. You got a virtual version of yourself seriously, and you can walk around and meet people. Now, it'd be cool if they have some sort of icon letting you know that this person used the eye camera to make this face. So when you walk up to people, you can be like, oh shoot, that's how they really look. You know what I'm saying? In a way, that right there is cool. You know what I'm saying? You could be walking in home and you can see a girl and be like, oh wait, that may be actually how she really look. Oh, that's cool. Let me talk to her. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Or if she butt hamburger face ugly, you know where to run. Go to another home space. But anyway, though, I'm just saying, it's that right there is crazy. Now, that would be incredible, and it's actually, being talked about. It's always rumor stuff in the background, but I'm telling you right now, that's a great feature that they just may add. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to all my peoples over there at home, Locust Star, my man Jack, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jeff Rubenstein. They doing big things, and nothing is official until they say it. So even though I'm saying it right now, nothing is official until they say it. I'm just reporting the news because of what I heard from a reputable source dealing with the project, okay? Now, yo, think about that, mapping your face at home. That's just one out of many things to come. You know what I'm saying? And the year's not over yet, so trust me, updates are coming. Alright? Now, another thing about home that a lot of people don't understand is that they have a lot of live games. If you really want to play against people that make home and all this other stuff, when you sign in the home and you see those messages of the days, sometimes you can sign in the home and they'll be 9 o'clock, we're having a resistance tournament or something, or 7 o'clock we're having this. It's like a party, man. It's like a gathering. It's it comes alive. What kind of community you know, like does that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's what community's supposed to do. Come alive. Home brings you that. You know what I'm saying? Home brings that. Get on it more often.